Hi, today we're going to make brownie a la mode. It's brownies, but it's delicious. It's got powdered sugar on it and whipped cream. It is so delicious and so yummy. Brownies originated in the United States of America in the late 1900s, a combination between a cake and a cookie. I don't know exactly what year, but it was the end of the 19th century. And today we're honoring the United States of America, the country that I was actually born in. I lived in the United States of America my whole life. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start with 2 eggs. So we did brownies before, but I'm making this a little bit different today. Okay. Cup of sugar. I love to make everything from scratch, folks, because you know what you're getting. Nowadays, you got to be very careful, folks, where you go and where you eat, folks, because you never know what you get in food that you don't know what they're putting into it. This is why when I do my show, I like to make everything from scratch as much as I can. Once in a while, I will admit I will use a cake mix, but it's on a rare occasion. I'm mixing this. I want this really fluffy. I'm going to add a tablespoon of sugar. This is going to be like a brownie a la mode. Okay, when I have, where's that tablespoon? I noticed this here. Not it. See, I can't find my tablespoon all of a sudden. We found a half a tablespoon, so you use 2 half a tablespoons. It adds up to 1 tablespoon. I just can't locate the tablespoon. It's probably someplace in one of my drawers. Mix this together. Now I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of Hershey's cocoa, light cocoa. Okay. Always keep everything sealed. Like I said, I always like to make everything from scratch, but this definitely originated in the country that I actually live in, the United States of America, so we're going to honor the United States of America today. Here we go. I don't want to forget the butter, because sometimes lazy me forgets the butter, and then we have a problem. I'm going to mix this together. Now, I lived in the United States my whole life. In fact, my parents were born in this country. My kids were born in the country. I graduated high school. My kids graduated high school in this country. We're all basically American. And I'm going to put whipped cream on this and powdered sugar. It's going to be really good. Get all that powder off. You want everything mixed together, folks. 1 stick of unsalted butter. Now, the next thing I want to do is add in my flour. It's getting down to a very little bit, but we should just have enough for a cup. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. A little bit more. Perfect. We have more flour in this house. We always make sure we have enough supplies in this house. 1 cup of flour. This over here. Mix. Mix all together. Okay. Any more cooking, John? You'll be cooking. And folks, you don't want my husband in the kitchen, believe me. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. There we go. I always try to keep everything as fresh as I possibly could. Mix this. Make sure you get it all in here, folks, because you can lose some of it. This is going to be really good when I put the powdered sugar on top and the whipped cream. It's going to be delicious. I'm grabbing the cake pan. Make sure you grease it or it will stick. Right, Luna? Right, Luna? And Nala? They're best buddies.
Luna and Nala.
Okay, spread this. Spread it. You want to make sure you don't have any missing areas in your baking pan when you make brownies. It's half cake, half cookie. Now brownies can be fudgy, it can be cake-like. Depends on the density of it. This is going to be more like a cake. Okay, pop this in the oven and bake it for about 15 minutes. You have to cut in squares. Now, like I said, I'm honoring the United States of America today. Okay, this is where the brownie originated from. It's shocking. I studied up and did some research. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a little powdered sugar on top of the brownies. It's going to be really delicious. How they do it in restaurant professional places. Then a little whipped cream on top of it. Just a little bit. Here we go. And this is delicious brownie. I call it brownie a la mode. It's served with a little bit of ice cream and a little bit of ice cold milk. From Deborah, Tom Country Kitchen. Have a great day. Please subscribe to my show in honor of the United States of America.